Sportin Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views. Welcome back to another Sportin Wales podcast, sponsored by the Sinclair Group. Back with me, my co-partner in Dillon Lewis and Dewi Lake, captain of Wales. Mate, welcome. How are you?
Nice, Cathy. Yeah, all good. All
Been
good.
busy? How was a bit of time off after the autumn?
Yeah, nice. Went to Dubai, chilled out. It was lush, to be fair. So,
Whereabouts did you go?
Jumeirah Beach.
Ooh,
you know all about it.
Spending our money early.
New contract? No, joking.
You two recommended it, to be fair. So, no, it was lush. It was nice to have a break. First time I've been to Dubai as well.
It's good that Bushy gave you some time off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any notable places you ate? Good food?
Asia was nice.
Yeah.
In
Dubai.
In Dubai. Yeah. In Dubai. And we went to that sky pool as well.
Oh yeah, nice.
That's
Nobu?
class, that is.
You look at
God,
Nobu now?
No chance.
First time me and Mrs. went to Dubai, right? My Mrs. was like, I got a bucket list thing. And I was like, what is it? She's like, I've always wanted to go to Nobu.
Oh, no.
Fucking bucket list. Nobu.
Yeah, you need a bucket of cash.
Yeah,
as well.
I know.
That's what you
So we
need.
didn't go. I
No.
had skin. Food was good.
We went to
though.
that Shimmers.
Oh,
You
nice.
recommended
Yeah.
Shimmers. It was nice.
Yeah.
It was lush.
So yeah,
Fancy little
cultured
place.
up after a week in
Yeah,
Dubai.
feel refreshed.
How have you been, Dale? Been there too much? How's the injury?
Tracking well, actually. You're back running, boots on.
Wow.
Yeah, so no, it's going well. Hoping to be back soon. Not sure what else I can say on the matter, but I'll be back for the Ospreys anyway.
Oh, you'll be back for that, will you?
Well, hopefully, yeah. Give Derry Aiden and
Well, we'll obviously talk about Dragons actually finally winning the game. Finally winning the game in 2025. Maybe that's why you're obviously near the return, so that, geez, we better play, so keep you out of the place.
yeah, they don't need me now.
Don't need to.
They don't need me.
Jerry, it'd be hard. We'll obviously go chat around, obviously, your announcement this week with Jack. Obviously, in the pod as well, we'll chat around a bit like the Wales, obviously, environment in the autumn. Chat around about European games and obviously a couple of games coming up. So, first of all, a big announcement this week, mate, isn't it? Signing for Gloucester, leaving the Ospreys. Big decision, or was it quite a simple one in terms of what's the dynamics in Gloucester a bit at the moment?
Probably tough decision because it's like you never want to leave the club you started at, do you? And the like so affiliated to, especially the staff and the boys and stuff is always the toughest thing to leave, isn't it?
It's a good group there, isn't it?
Yeah, good group like of boys that I've come through with since I started. Really, like the coaches as well. Well, like my coaches at under 18s and now kind of come through together. So yeah, that's probably the hardest bit to leave, and like the people that you form like good bonds and friendships with, really. Like the fans as well have been class for me over the years.
Yeah.
So no, it's obviously been an easy decision. But then when you factor in the things that are going on kind of off field at the minute, and the lack of clarity, I suppose, and whether we're gonna be a region next year.
Yeah.
There's not much stability there at the minute, and it's tough to leave it, but ultimately, you've got to secure a contract, really, and you've got to secure your future, I suppose.
Yeah, I was going to ask, was it quite a long-winded sort of process in terms of, did it take you a long time to figure out, right, this is the best time, or was it pretty, like for the fans, because obviously you're going to get fans going, oh, why is he leaving? But then obviously at the end of the day, we've all got careers to think about and livelihoods to pay for, haven't we, in the day, and that uncertainty, it must have been in the back of your mind quite a bit.
Yeah, it was probably ongoing, really, from when that announcement first came from the union around looking to cut from 4 to 3.
What, just before that Dragons game?
Yeah, and especially with, then the added news, there was, we're probably looking at either the Ospreys or Scarlets being the ones battling it out to stay. And I think we probably haven't had much news or much development in terms of what's happening since then, really. So yeah, it's tough, and it's a tough spot to be in.
I think no one can blame you as a player, though. Do you know what I mean? Like at no point should some of our best players be pushed into the position where Do you know what I mean? Like, you've come through the Ospreys Academy, you love playing for the Ospreys, like you said, coaches you've been with since under 16s, under 18s, like that decision shouldn't have to be made at this point, really. And I think, you know, supporters and stuff can't really point the finger and blame you at all. Like, it's
No, and I think
don't think they are.
No.
I think they're in full support of you.
Yeah,
Jack, aren't they?
100%. But I think it's just, again, pointing back to the union. Like, our
if
best
anything,
talent.
it kind of probably highlights more what is going on.
Yeah.
Really, doesn't it? Like for Jack to maybe feel that way as well. But obviously, I can only speak for myself with what's going on. Like, we've had little discussions and conversations around trying to stay, but again, the uncertainty kind of still hangs over you.
That would have been one of my questions. Like, how was it just around the Ospreys obviously trying to keep you, or was the union? Because, like, in theory, if your captain and your co-captain are leaving Wales, surely they would step in and be like, right, we need to do something about that. Because, you know, say if that was happening with someone in England or France, or, you know, imagine if DuPont was trying to leave or something, you know, the union would come in, wouldn't they? Was there any discussion on that side, or is it just all Ospreys really?
Yeah, more Ospreys really.
So they did everything they could, really.
Yeah. But again, with, you know, they're not really sure about what kind of position they're going to be in next year really either.
No transparency really to
doesn't feel like it. And I know it was very tough for them to be able to put contracts and stuff on the table in general to boys with everything that's going on. But yeah, like I said, it's not an easy decision, but it's probably one that I feel like I've got to take.
It's frustrating, isn't it, for the Ospreys? Because you think they've been with Derry from such a young age. They put all the effort, all the work. He's the player he is now because of that, and then suddenly, you know, the rug is completely pulled, isn't it? Really?
Well, they don't really have the opportunity, or they don't have the sort of the opportunity to keep you really, or the fair advantage that, you know, home region, you know, you're a Welsh boy, but it's hard for them to keep you. It does seem unfair, and we've had similar conversations in the Dragons really. Like, we've not had the news to the extent of what you and the Scarlets have had, but the Dragons are still in a position where they can't offer players contracts at the moment because of the uncertainty. So it's affecting all the regions more, some more than others, sadly. Do you know what I mean? But it's a tough position to be in, and I think like the past 6-7 years of when I was of me being in regional rugby, I always remember there being issues with being able to offer boys contracts because regions didn't know their budgets for the following years. Do you know what I mean? And you come into January,
it affects recruitment massively.
Yeah, when it comes to January, Feb, and boys still don't know if they can get offered a contract. Yeah. It's not the club saying we don't want to keep you. It's like, I don't know how much I can offer you. I don't know if I got any money next year.
Yeah, so we had that one a couple of years ago, wouldn't we? Where it was like boys weren't getting contracts till like May.
Yeah.
And you're kind of sitting around waiting.
That was mental, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had remember we had that leaving do?
Yeah.
There were 8 lads. We had like 20 lads leaving. And there were like 8 lads who turned up, but they weren't sure if they're getting their final shirt or not because they weren't sure if they're going to sign up for the club.
Well, the year I left Cardiff, the pre-season they started after that, they had 13 boys in pre-season. And they had like, say, 5 boys injured. And that's all they had. And then they were signing players throughout pre-season who they'd said try to in the end of the season before. Yeah. It's nuts.
Best thing to do is go into administration, get bought out by the union.
Yeah. Or sign for Gloucester. Mega coin.
Aye.
Coming back to that, was it a package deal, you and Jack, or was he on big money and you just taking what's left?
Yeah, I've come as
you
assistant.
On the big
you had to look after him.
I'm Jack's assistant.
Did you say because who was it? Was it obviously?
Genuinely, neither of us knew about it.
Oh right.
Like we had like obviously little chats, me and him, about possibly staying, possibly going. Neither of us really sure what to do because obviously we love where we're at and love the people we're working with. But it was never a case of like we didn't know each other.
You didn't really chat like, oh, you were talking to Gloucester.
No, nothing like we didn't mention clubs or anything.
Must have been a good surprise then. Oh.
Yeah, it was actually. Boys are calling us Mark Overmars and Manuel Petit now for coming as a package deal. Won't go anywhere without each other.
Are we talking similar figures to those two as well?
Yeah, well, nothing. No, it'd be nice to have a familiar face there.
Yeah.
You know, but no, I'm happy for him as well. But it was, it wasn't planned.
Did you see Jamal Ford Robinson's tweet in the week?
No.
It was on about basically now they're calling Gloucester the 5th region.
Well, they're probably the 4th region.
The fourth, yeah.
There's a good contingent of Welsh boys.
There's a tiny amount of Welshies up there now, yeah.
And there has been through the years, isn't there? Like Hooky, Hibs,
Yeah.
Muzz as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's been a fair few, isn't there?
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. And in that time, we've learned it's not just about cars, it's about the impact we leave behind. We believe in driving change, supporting the people around us where we live and work. Because when our communities thrive, we all do. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands. But what drives us goes far beyond the road. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Sportin Wales now, we have partnered up with a company called Vortex Competitions, and you can win the latest tech, unforgettable holidays, both daily and supercars, and life-changing cash prizes, including up to £500,000 on Christmas Eve deal. So make sure you buy a ticket.
You went and met them, didn't you?
Yeah, I got to have a little drive around in the winning. They got a car, a Lamborghini Huracan.
How was that?
To win. I think it's like 99p a ticket.
How many tickets did you buy?
I can't win it, mate. So someone's going to win it.
Yeah.
But it's not bad, is it? So yeah, they also got loads of competitions there on the Vortex Competitions website. Enter, and they got daily draws as well, and they've got instant wins also. So get involved.
I'll get on there. Yeah. Could do with a new Hurricane, actually.
Hurricane. So obviously you're looking forward to Gloucester, living in Cheltenham probably, I would have thought.
Yeah.
Living the high life.
Have a look around. Like, Cheltenham sounds quite expensive to me.
Not on that contract you're on, mate. You'll be all right.
No, we'd like,
You're excited though.
Very excited. Like, it's an exciting league, and it's a big league, new opportunity for me. Like, first time leaving probably a place where I'm really comfortable with, and going out to my comfort zone a bit, I suppose, to, I guess, test myself in a new league, new environment, things like that. So yeah, I'm excited, but obviously probably not ready to go just yet. So we haven't been looking yet. Just focusing on stuff here at the minute.
What was your luck when your move? When you went to Quins, were you looking in London straight away as soon as you signed?
So I almost actually signed for Gloucester before I'd signed for Quins, and then there was a bit of hoo-ha behind the scene, and got pulled. So I signed for Quins quite late, and it was World Cup year, so I didn't have a chance to go and view anyway. So thankfully the club found a few places for me, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll have that one.
Paid for it.
Well, yeah, bought it outright. No,
that's why you started Brave Boy. Paid for everything.
So I didn't have. My first day in Quins was literally straight off the plane into an empty flat that I'd not viewed before, and then popped in. So it wasn't quite. I didn't have the luxury of some form of organisation that Dewi will get. But
what do we say? If anyone signed before Christmas, we knew it was big money, didn't we?
Big money before Christmas, yeah. Big money. I was in June.
I think I was maybe a month before that.
Yeah, I had real deals I did as payment.
You're just whatever's left in the budget, really.
It's a big old meal deal for you.
Pay as you play at the end.
Nobu meal deals.
Yeah.
Nobu, obviously, there was some good news this week with the Ospreys in terms of Harry Deeves and Morgan Moore signing.
Yeah.
That's good for the region, isn't it?
Massive. Like, young talent as well, both capped this autumn.
Yeah. So
like, massive positives to be able to keep hold of those two, like, both incredibly talented. You'd expect them to be in and around Welsh squads for a period of time to come now, really.
How was Harry Deeves in particular in camp? Because I've heard he's obviously quite the character in and around the Ospreys building. Did they get to see the full extent of that in the Welsh camp?
Yeah, I mean, credit to him, he's always himself.
Yeah.
So he was never going to come into camp and change who he was just because the environment that he was in, So, yeah, they got the
full Harry Deeves.
Yeah, which was class for everyone there.
Yeah, nice.
He's because obviously I think that would have been a bit of a worry, wouldn't it? If likes of Morgan Morse and Harry Dees are leaving or signing in England, that would be a real problem.
Yeah.
Really, those young sort of players. Obviously, more transfer news. There's quite a lot of transfer news of Welsh boys. Nicky Smith signing for sale.
Yeah.
Gee, that's big cash up there.
Well, they're throwing her about 5 years.
Yeah. And then Thomas obviously has announced he's leaving Gloucester, which is a bit unlucky for you guys, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got some good offers elsewhere.
Cash again.
Not sure where.
He said with Cash
Sounds like
FC.
Saracens, yeah. Well, if you're going to move to London, yeah, he's going to be on some wedge, isn't he? But right, that's a little bit enough of that. We're going to let's chat around the Wales autumn. We don't need to obviously go into the results and so forth, but just chat and sort of tell us what the environment was like with Steve taking over and new coaches, a lot of new players. You obviously been in environments with Gats, and obviously in this environment now. What was the difference?
Oh, it was class. I think, like, obviously results aside, didn't go the way we wanted, but the actual campaign was probably the best campaign I've been involved in from a learning perspective, like a coaching perspective. Like you're going in feeling like you are getting better every day. Like
Right, okay.
And I just think the enjoyment and like how close we all got in that campaign, like which the environment kind of allowed for us to do, like changes to the schedule and things like that. Like everything was up the barn.
Is that because the squad's so young? You think that's you got to get that right first, and then you can start getting, because we obviously known international to be quite it's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, well,
It was never really like mentally enjoyable, was it? You always knew it was going to be. It's always going to be hard. You expect that, don't you?
but yeah, my first experience of it was coming into a very experienced group mine as well.
Yeah, it's different.
It was completely different. Like when I first even when you first got capped, there was a massive core group of experienced players when I think like what was the stat against South Africa? Was it like 300 caps?
Yeah,
There was
300
more-
something caps in our
I
squad.
think
and-
there was more caps in the back row, or they were 60 caps short of the whole team
Yeah.
of Wales.
Yeah.
So I think that shows like there's a lot of inexperience there. So I think like back to what Dewi was saying about changing the schedule and all those things. I think that's the right thing to do because it was
Changing room.
Yeah, changing room change as well.
Nice change room actually, isn't it?
Yeah, it was strange because like so used to coming into the stadium and turning left.
Yeah.
And like
Did anyone just go down there?
who do you think? I would guess Nicky.
Nicky. Yeah. I imagine Nicky.
Nicky
Headphones on.
straight in left
Nicky.
in
Game
the
day, just walking in there.
in the
all
away
blacks
change room.
sat there.
Yeah, but no, it was nice. Like that the schedule with Wales hadn't really changed for 15 years
no.
or so. So
Hadn't changed for 10 years before I
yeah,
went.
Yeah.
like even session plans, like you kind of knew campaign to campaign, you'd
It was
going down
mirror
to the
image,
pitch
wasn't
to
it?
do. Yeah,
How did you find that training week? Because I think you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. didn't
yeah,
you?
we did 3 days, day off, captain's run game.
Yeah.
It was good. It's like tough to get used to at the start because you're so used to doing 2 on, having a Wednesday off.
It's the third day,
Like,
isn't it?
Would the Tuesday still be like your biggest day, or would the Wednesday then be your biggest day?
So it'd go into like Monday was kind of like review, walkthroughs and stuff,
yeah,
skills. Tuesday was more of like a load day,
yeah,
so big running but not much bang.
Yeah.
And then Wednesday would be like your physical day where you'd go
live more.
Bit more
That'd be a
live.
15 on 15
Yeah.
sort
Yeah.
of thing.
15 on 15, like live units and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still
Do some- Do some like up the tackle stuff in the 15 on 15.
Yeah.
So you'd get like a good balance through the week of I feel
Before-
like I've done enough running, feel like
Yeah.
I've done enough bang,
Yeah.
and then you feel fresh going into captain's run on the weekend.
Yeah,
Then.
you taper off, so you don't you?
Yeah.
You end up having, because team run is day off for it, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah.
So you end
It
up
was-
2 days off for it, don't you?
Yeah, it was nice. It was like nice change,
Yeah.
and I think once we got used to the flow of the weeks, like boys felt like by the weekend they're
Yeah.
full of energy rather than like the week has taken it out of them and
Yeah.
you've got to try and go again.
Do you think some of the regions would go like down that route or not?
I
Just to
think
keep that sort of,
Yeah.
because it'd be tough, wouldn't it, to just do like what the normal schedule and then suddenly jump into international, which is 3 days, because it is a big contrast. Isn't
I
it?
think the toughest thing with that is like your sometimes you travel
Yeah,
Yeah.
on weekends. Like it's all right through the autumn when you're home for the whole time, but like talk about like Ospreys travel to Montauban this weekend
Yeah.
to then come in and go 3 days.
I heard it was a clean off trip.
Yeah,
that
like, but like the regions don't get to travel as easy as you'd like
Not
sometimes
as
today.
easy,
So
and you could have a Friday game, you could have a
Yeah.
Sunday game.
yeah,
Everything
so
changes.
that
You've got a lot
week
of-
is compromised sometimes, in terms of what you're
6-day
able to do.
turnarounds and stuff,
Yeah.
How was I know he did a lot of coaching towards the end of his career, but how was going from playing with Lydiate to getting coached by Dan Lydiate?
Ah, class.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I've been lucky enough to do a lot of work with Lids. Like we were injured at the same time, so we did like our lower limb injuries together. Like spent a year together there, and he's always coached like breakdown or like the tackle and shot selection. Like I think he loves doing that, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But he was class in the campaign.
Yeah.
Class.
He's been good for us at the drag, to be fair.
Did he want to join in? No?
Yeah, he probably.
Oh, he couldn't wait to join in. Couldn't wait to join in. Or I think all the coaches were a bit like that, mine
And
as
Patch
well.
was,
Like,
wasn't he, wasn't he? What did he
yeah,
say?
Patch,
He
Dunk,
trained, did he?
Dunk was in boots on for scrums
Was
one
he?
day. Like Tandy couldn't wait to get involved in some of the D
Yeah,
stuff.
that's-
So,
yeah, Jockey loved
but
that,
that's what I mean in terms of like how close we were as like
Yeah.
a
yeah.
group of players and coaches, and like that's the coaching side of things.
You
Like
know-
they jump in
Yeah.
and
You probably were
Get
worried if you see
hands-on.
Lids come down with his gum shield in.
oh, I wouldn't. Yeah. I'd say no, Lids.
Not
just,
today,
just
Lids,
coach,
yeah.
please.
Just coach it on now and chop it in.
Yeah. Oh, let me do a demo on you.
Yeah,
no thanks, Lids.
One question on that, because obviously you were so close, and everything. Was there boys question each other though? Like to standards and
Yeah, I think
because sometimes when you do our mates like that, you're just happy to be there and sort
Yeah.
of roll with emotions. You're not.
But I think that it probably made us more able to question standards because you knew
Yeah.
it was coming from a place of
Want to be better.
wanting to be better. Whereas sometimes if you're not as close to people and you call out standards,
Yeah.
some people think you're just having a go or
Yeah.
like a just picking on them kind of thing.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
because we were able to be that tight as a group, it was a lot easier to drive standards because you knew it was coming from a good place rather than he's just having a go at me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 'Cause sometimes because obviously you want to enjoy it, don't you? But it has to be. You want to have that sense of not fear, but like I don't know. I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, you don't want to make a mistake.
think, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
but you want to be able to play with what
Yeah.
with a bit of freedom.
bit of freedom, which
Yeah.
I think probably in the past boys probably didn't have
Yeah.
in Wales.
No.
Are you agree or not? Yeah.
I think like that's what we spoke about a lot this campaign is like playing with freedom, like enjoy what we're doing.
Yeah.
But like it's quite obvious in it. If you play with freedom but you do something daft, then you're probably gonna get pulled up on it. If you do it and it was like a good decision to do what you did,
Yeah, the execution.
but the
wasn't it?
execution is off.
execution.
Like you can kind of accept that. If it's happening like quite often, you might have a chat and be like, right, well, you need to work on that if you're going to try it. But I think like, if you've got a 4-on-1, like, and you try something and it doesn't quite come off execution wise, you can kind of explain, well, yeah, this is the picture we saw. This is why we tried it.
If you got a 4-on-1, you go for the drop goal. Like,
Yeah, then it's like, it could be like, yeah.
Damn, you've never dropped goal in your life.
Well, I
Just coach me.
I was putting them over in training.
I saw my name on the lights. I just couldn't resist.
No, but I think again because we were tight as a group and we were allowed boys to play with freedom, but obviously within reason of you understand the pictures in front of you. You can see if something's like a wild option.
I think what I found that was the biggest difference I found in Harlequins was like boys were happy to give each other criticism or feedback, and no one took it personal.
Yeah.
Everyone was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
that's the
yeah, I
difference,
take it
isn't
on
it?
board." Whereas like if I told someone something when I was at Cardiff, I'd probably expect them to half cock and try and swing for me. Like,
Yeah,
so I think it's quite good to have that environment where everyone's trying to get better, and everyone can give each other a bit of feedback.
yeah, it is important, isn't it?
No, it's just good to know. I think people obviously all they hear about is the environment's good, but then sometimes you feel like, are they actually really going? But it sounds like you are.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years, and we've never stood still. Because for us, it's not just about where we've been, it's about where we're going. We believe in progress, embracing innovation, investing in technology, and moving towards a more sustainable future for everyone. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's most forward-thinking motor brands. but our drive is always to the future. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Right, a couple of questions, Dill.
Oh, just
Quick fire
fire.
question. Quick fire.
Just don't think about it. Just answer. What?
Well, I'll probably have a think of a few of them. Depends what he's got. I haven't seen what he's got.
We've got scrum or line out.
Scrum.
Ooh, there's hesitation here. Mackey's or KFC?
Mackey's.
By the way, sorry, we had a question. What is your KFC order from Danny Eds?
Yeah, of course. This is basically...
explain why.
Yeah.
So it's basically... This is all me and Dan Eds talk about, mostly. Like
Chicken skin and gravy.
Yeah, every Monday we'll come in like, oh, what do you have on the weekend? Then after the game. He's got a bigger order than me. If you ever get him on a pod, this is something to ask him. I'm probably going boneless banquet box with a couple of the flaming wraps on the side then, just as like a little taster.
Yeah.
Like two or three, especially if you're driving. I can eat the flaming wraps while I'm driving, and then the bonus banquet's here for when I get home.
You crush them or you diet Pepsi
Oh, no,
Max?
I'll go for a Diet Pepsi,
Is it?
or Pepsi Max. I can't do a crush.
I can't go without getting a crush ham.
Is it?
Yeah.
They're tiny
bar.
these days,
Milky
though,
bar.
aren't they? Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I've skimped out. Night in or night out?
Night in these days.
Dan Edwards or Gareth Hanscom?
Dan Edwards.
Oh, if you would.
Gareth
Why is that? Why? Come on, explain.
I watched Dill's video on the chat GPT asking about chicken.
True,
Yeah. And his thing of Gareth is at the Ospreys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
the
he-
Ospreys, Gareth.
He's rubbish.
He didn't play for 2
Rubbish,
years.
Yeah.
Sank all the cash and didn't play.
Oh,
I
took the
do.
cash, yeah.
My favourite thing Chicken's ever done, though, is that signing video for the Ospreys.
No, is leave the Ospreys.
That's
What, bleeding blue? Is that
signing,
bleeding black?
his signing video is excellent. They actually hired an ambulance for that. Like,
Did they?
It's unbelievable.
He's
It's
the- he was
excellent.
the
I'll
big
have to show it to you
signing. He
after.
did
It's
I
Don't
have
say
seen,
that.
I have
It's
seen
class.
it, yeah.
They got him in the back of an ambulance, taking the blue blood out of him from when he came from Cardiff.
Wow. So we got an ambulance, so we used taxpayers' money to get an ambulance for Gareth.
Well, I don't know if the Ospreys paid for it or if it was.
Do
It's
you reckon
brilliant.
that's one of the worst regional signings of all time?
What? Sign in or video?
Both. Sign-in videos.
Well,
pretty
we'll
bad.
put a poll. Say
Yeah,
on
we'll
the,
put,
yeah. Leave a
Let's ask the
comment.
audience. Gareth Hanscom to Ospreys, worst signing ever.
ChatGPT it.
Yeah, I will, yeah. Gar Tom and Nicky Smith.
Oh, you're gonna offend one.
I'm gonna have to go. Gar.
Are you?
Well, we drive into work every day together.
Yeah.
But
if you didn't.
No, Gar. I'll go Gar.
All right, last one, easy one. Tandy or Mark Jones? You'd have to answer.
not
That's
so
like
much.
a snog marrow avoid.
Yeah.
Avoid the question. Yeah.
Abort.
Avoid. I gotta go now. Eh?
yeah.
He's done. Well, we'll cut that. We'll cut
Yeah,
that.
cut
No,
that
joking. Right, yeah, nice, Derry. We'll go. Let's chat about Europe. Obviously, Ospreys. We'll go straight into the Ospreys game. 33-22 against Montauban. 2 wins out of 2. Competition you guys are targeting, or have you just sort of managed to put some performances together and get 2 unbelievable results, really? Because
I think we always go quite well in
Europe.
Europe. Like I think we're 2 quarterfinals now in the last 2 years.
The Champions Cup one as well, wasn't it? I think.
Yeah, the Champions Cup one, and then obviously last year's Challenge Cup. So no, I think it's a competition we do well in. Like that Connacht game was class comeback, to be fair to the boys. Like down on the Brewery as well, 21-0 down to come back and win that game against a good Connacht side was a massive win. And yeah, the Montauban game was class again then on the weekend. Like I think the attacking side of things, boys were breaking the line. Like we had 2 disallowed tries in there as well. But defensively, boys looked solid. Didn't look like there was much threat really.
Who have we got on the next block?
Montpellier and Zebra. So BD's
BD.
coming. BD's coming back.
Is it in
Bridgend as well.
Bridgend?
Is it really?
Yeah,
Wow.
BD's
homecoming.
BD's homecoming, and then Zebra away. Then last one of that.
So you're going
block.
right. Talk about Jack Welsh, mate.
Class.
He's some player, isn't he? And
Yeah.
don't get me right. Is he Is he Welsh qualified in this year?
I think it's next year,
Is it
maybe.
next year. Oh,
Yeah, what is it? Is it 5 years now?
I'm not
Was
sure
it
because he
3?
signed a good while ago before.
Yeah,
He
feels
is
like
out
he's
of the
been there
player,
a long
man.
time.
Yeah, I think he's
10
been here
at 15,
3
he
years.
can play anyway.
Yeah, he's class. He's like he's class leader for us as well, in terms of like he's obviously been at a couple of different clubs, Exeter and
He's
stuff
there
like
now.
that. So he's got like good experiences of like different environments. So what he brings to like the leadership group in terms of opinion of stuff like that as well as class.
He sees the game very differently,
yeah.
doesn't he? To
He's just smooth, like really smooth. Doesn't panic at all.
well, he's Aussie, got smooth skin, isn't he?
Yeah, but no, he's been a class signing for us since he came. Like you said, can play 10, 15. Yeah, he just works really well in that back line.
How's Tip settling?
Class.
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, like awesome to work with, and you listen to Tips.
Yeah, Justin
Like
Tipper is,
whatever he says is he's right. So yeah, his kind of transition into that role has been pretty easy this year. And I think like our D has looked pretty good in parts. I think as we get into the Christmas period now, it's looking even better again. So
He was such a smart rugby player when he understands the game in and out.
yeah,
I think he's up there, one of Wales's greatest. to be
Yeah.
honest.
yeah.
Thanks to him and Toby. So yeah, great start for you guys. Let's get to the main Dragons.
good part.
Get to Dragons 23, Leon 21. A win in 2025, Dill. You boys must have been. Have you just stopped being on the piss now?
Yeah, it was,
It's because Dills didn't play.
yeah. I was cheering him on.
Yeah,
We are nasty in the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, to be fair, you are. Yeah.
Break off, and we were at full throttle. Three driving lineouts?
Yeah. Don't want to give too many penalties against the Drags, do you?
No.
Driving was good.
No, it was good. It was needed. Like we've had a pretty rough 2 draws where, you know, you argue we could have come away with wins there. So we needed that win.
364 days.
Since their last win. Yeah.
Nice.
Not
It's been
quite.
good in the change room.
not quite a year then. That's happy.
No,
days.
it was good in the change room, but I think like it's quite easy. I guess like I've been in change rooms before where afterwards it's like, right, this is the turning point now. We're gonna win everything else from here on in. But it's been very much like, right, that's
How'd you back it up?
well, it's just a good start, boys, but like still not good enough. Like we got plenty to work on. Let's go again.
It's like tier like that was easy.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? I think it was a very level-headed review and honest review again. So it's like, you know, we're fully aware that, you know, there's a lot of work still left to do, and boys been putting in the work, to be fair. So yeah, another good block coming up now at Christmas, the busiest period, and it's back-to-back-to-back games. So it's good, and derbies to look forward to as well. So there's a lot of big games coming up.
Yeah.
You'll be back fit, obviously, for.
I'm not sure of an exact game yet, but rehab is going smooth, so I'm hoping to be back ASAP.
So they'll be back to losing. I'm joking.
Joking.
Right, Cardiff, Ulster, another last-minute kick, 29-26. Sheedy, fair play, good balls on him.
They're just finding ways to win, aren't they?
Yeah, they just keep winning, don't they?
Yeah.
They were 12-0 up, and then 26-12 down.
Yeah.
Again,
Well,
somehow win. They've got some confidence, don't they?
Yeah.
Cardiff.
they're just grinding out wins when they need to, and they're looking good, to be fair. They're looking sharp, so we got them 2 weeks' time.
Tommy Bowen, another try highlight reel. Guys,
Yeah, he's the man to stop at the moment, isn't he?
he's rapid, mind, isn't
Yeah, he looks
he? Like as small
looks
as he is,
quick.
he made a real good tackle actually as well. Try saving tackle.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to check his body in front. He's brave. He's good. So yeah, we're prepping for them now on Boxing Day. You know what? Going away, actually missed the Boxing Day games. You know, when I was like, oh, you don't get your Christmas, but I was like, one thing I was like actually really looking forward to being involved in was a Boxing Day game, but obviously I won't be. But I'll be going on to watch.
I love the Christmas derbies.
Yeah, it's good.
It's my favorite
good tradition.
time. My favorite time to play.
Yeah.
It's always a good Boxing Day. When I went to the Ospreys, I never realised how that Scarlets Ospreys game is.
Yeah.
It's always a good crowd, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we beat Scarlets quite a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
At the top period by quite a bit as well. They're always good.
Yeah,
isn't it?
they're class. And then Cardiff on the brewery.
Yeah.
That'd be where that will.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
the
wow.
end of Jan.
start of Jan. That's New Year's Day.
That's New Year's
That's
Day.
New
isn't
Year's
it, that
Day.
one?
Sorry, who we got end of Jan? Scarlets maybe.
Not end of Jan, is it? It's the start.
No, someone at the end of Jan.
Oh, you probably got Scarlets. I don't know.
He's checked
We got a rugby game.
Yeah,
There's a game.
he's checked out.
He's playing. Halfpenny back.
Yeah,
Fair play.
the
Do
legend.
you know how many days since his last game for Cardiff?
I did
Oh.
see the stat, but I can't remember.
Do you know how many days?
No, tell me, go on.
Give us a guess how many days you think.
I
How
seen
many
the
years working?
awkward interview between him and Shanklin on the pitch.
It's going to be a few thousand days, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely 1,000, mate.
No, 3,100.
4,347 days.
Since his last Cardiff
Yeah.
appearance.
He's earned some cash in that period, didn't he? Too long. Scarlets, isn't it? Did he go anywhere
Toulon,
else?
Scarlets, Quins.
Oh, he was at
Quins,
wasn't he?
yeah.
How about that? Yeah, sketchy. Fair play. He wanted to finish his career, I think, in Cardiff, didn't he? So
Yeah.
whether
It was
Whether-
good to see there was a few lads put up photos of
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he presented trophies to them like 15, 20
Yeah.
year ago.
I saw the one of him and Tom
Tommy
Bowen.
Oh, he looks the same. He looks
Yeah,
the same.
you know?
Tommy.
Yeah.
And then photos of them side by side playing together. That must have been
Yeah,
a
it's-
surreal moment for a lot of them.
The
boys.
one was Azza.
yeah.
I'm thinking,
Yeah.
what have you
When
done in that
Cam
period of time?
Cam Winnett.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
why he is actually like he's that much of a
Oh, no,
legend.
he is a
isn't
legend.
Oh, he's a legend.
yeah.
All these lads are actually fans of him.
Yeah.
It's mad. But
And
yeah.
he is the most humble bloke.
Do you
Like, he'll
Sketchiest
go
bloke
up-
was that,
Do you
yeah.
reckon he's just sat at home getting tagged in all these stories going, get out, I'm old?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
No.
I doubt he sat at home.
no.
No, he's
he's
probably
just
on the.
kicking. He's
Yeah.
falling out and kicking.
He is probably kicking, isn't he?
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. That's not just a number, it's generations of trust built on shared values, because family isn't just who you're born to, it's who you choose to stand with, and that's what matters to us. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands, and trust, that's at the heart of it all. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing a legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Last game, obviously Champions Cup game, Scarlets, 50 points to 21 against Bordeaux. They are pretty good, Bordeaux. Yeah, tough start for Scarlets. They should have beaten Bristol, just lost.
Yeah.
But I guess they're in the Champions Cup, aren't they? So they're
Bordeaux's probably not a team you want to see in your group, is there?
nah. This new guy they got, Fletcher Anderson. looks
Yeah,
like
he's playing
half-
well.
Yeah, sure.
They,
looks half
um,
decent player,
yeah.
doesn't he?
I think they played a lot better than scoreboard
Oh yeah, I think
suggests.
they were
mind,
lucky not
against
to get
Bordeaux.
4 tries.
They stepped up. To be fair, out there they played quite well.
They're actually hitting a bit of form. They played well against
Yeah.
Bristol, played really well against Glasgow. Obviously, you guys are playing them Boxing Day, aren't you?
Yeah,
That is going to be
down there.
down there as well. That's going to be a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think
Be
a lot
tasty.
tougher than
It's
it looked
always-
3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's always tasty. To be fair, down there.
Yeah,
Like I'm looking forward to it. I love playing Scarlets.
yeah.
It's a class atmosphere.
Mush is back fit
Ospreys,
as well.
Scarlets,
That'd be
Mush
good. Be a
back.
little battle.
You said you will have him in the air in a scrum, what you said.
Yeah, off air he said that.
you said in the car, we know.
Mush,
He said,
he's
up
covered.
there.
You just love feeding and stuff.
No,
do
you
huh?
said you'll drill Kemsley in the scrum and then you'll have Mush up in the air.
You can have 210 as well. wouldn't it?
Yeah, 210.
Yeah, no, it's class. It's a hell of a day, like Boxing Day, derbies. So yeah, but yeah, they're hitting a bit of form now, which is good to see for Welsh rugby, isn't it? Them.
We want to
Them
see
hitting a bit of form.
You just want to see good crowd, don't you?
Yeah.
I think that's what we're not. We haven't other than Cardiff now and then. Even now, we want to see Scarlet.
Yeah.
We want to see that Scarlets Ospreys game at least full down.
Well, it used to be full all the time. Boxing
Yeah.
Day, you couldn't. There were an empty seat there, so hope
you-
to see that again.
But you boys are playing good rugby. Scarlets are starting to come back into form, so you'd hope that it's
Yeah, it'd be a good game.
depends how many beers everyone's had on Christmas Day. Innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stay at home. All right, going into a bit of rugby at Christmas quickly. Mad schedule for the games. Got a game on the 19th, 26th, and the 1st. You've already spoken about you like this period of time, and you boys love it.
Yeah,
One of my favourite periods.
yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any good memories? Boxing Day, New Year's games. Obviously, you had a few at Cardiff. You had a few beating the Scarlets well, didn't we, 1 year? When
Yeah,
they had
beat
red
the Scarlets
cards, wasn't
well 1 year. Last year, I didn't play last year's, but beat them by a point last play of the game, didn't they? Yes, and Hopkins scored in the corner.
it? Yeah, I did that game. That was a mental comeback.
That was probably one of the last ones on the Swansea.com as well, on the Liberty.
Yeah, it would have been, yeah.
So that was a hell of a win. Like, win by a point last play of the game
Yeah.
against the Scarlets was class. Morsey's try against Cardiff on New Year's Day. I always remember that against
Mate.
Cardiff when it was absolutely tipping down. Pitch was
If that was in South Africa, it'd be the greatest try in the world.
Yeah.
and it was like one of those days where it was like old school rugby. Like, pitch was ripped up. There was mud everywhere. You couldn't see anyone on the pitch.
Yeah.
And he's gone, picked the ball up on 40 metres out, stepped 3 people and run a try. And on that, like, it was class.
I think he was like 18 as well.
Yeah.
I remember watching that on TV, just laughing at the state of
The pitch.
the pitch.
Yeah.
Mate, the pitch looked all right at the start, see?
Yeah.
40 minutes then, it was like, ooh, second half. You couldn't see a piece of
No.
ground. It was unbelievable.
Couldn't see a
wasn't it?
thing.
We watched, obviously, we got Connacht this weekend, so we've been watching when you played Connacht
Yeah.
the other day, and it was
Similar.
It was
It's
ripping
getting
up.
there
Yeah, it's
already.
getting there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah. All right. I got one more question for you. Actually, I got a few questions. Actually, no, we could chat around Gatlin, maybe getting a new job for Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair play. We'll talk about that another time. Question, a couple of serious ones. What do you hope to achieve this season for the Ospreys? Finishing off.
We've spoken about chance at some silverware now in Europe. 2 more games to get through the group and then into round 16. So that'd be a nice way to finish off. I think we've gone well in that competition before, got to quarters, but hopefully we can go a step further, get to the final.
Yeah.
We know some good teams we're gonna have to beat to get that far. But it's a good competition, and
Yeah. Well, you put,
Like,
you
would love
put yourself
to-
in a good
Yeah.
position, haven't you?
and obviously URC wise, we need to pick some points up over this Christmas period. Really slingshot ourselves into that top 8, because we've probably been in that top 8 the last couple of years. Obviously not last year, and bowed out in the first quarter final. So it'd be nice to get back into that top 8 and give a real push for that as well.
Yeah. Last one, guy from Neil. He's from the Scarlets. He said, "All the best of the move. Does your move on this hint at what's to come in Wales? Do you think, or maybe just more for the Ospreys?
I
in
think,
terms of
yeah, I
being
think
on the wall.
like we spoke about, clarity and kind of not knowing where teams are at. I think if that goes on for a prolonged period of time,
Yeah,
then possibly, because boys can't sit around and kind of wait for
April, May.
yeah.
June,
You know, you've got to secure yourself, secure your future. Boys want to be playing rugby, and I think if that period doesn't go on too long and there's some clarity given about what next year or what the next couple of years looks like, then hopefully not. But I think if that period of time is to go on for too long, then I don't know, maybe you could see boys looking elsewhere, because otherwise there's you're just kind of sitting waiting.
I think as a player, all we really want is clarity, or just some form of security, and that's not security. It's professional rugby. There's not a lot of job security in professional rugby anyway. But
unless you own Watkin.
unless you're on Watkins,
Hide about chamber.
yeah. But as a bare minimum, I think security should be knowing that your club's going to be there for the next 10 years or whatever it is. And
I think boys deserve that, considering what we put on the line about it, and how hard it,
Yeah, but it's tough to have it hanging over you in the background as well, isn't it?
It definitely translates to results and performances.
I didn't want to bring it up, but I was saying it must have had an influence in the squad. That must have been one of the first questions to Steve.
Yeah,
Steve had to probably just extinguish.
Yeah,
straight
we
away.
tried to kind of put it on the back burner, but obviously it was the first week of us being in camp, that stuff came out.
the Franny in the room, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it was but it's kind of something you've got to address then, which takes time away from the rugby side of things. The more you spend on talking about stuff like this is the less time you get to
All you want
get
to do
better or,
is
like-
just go and play rugby, train,
Yeah.
get better.
and you want your time to be put into positive
Into that, yeah.
things, and like if it's looking at games on the weekend,
Yeah.
like we're into Christmas periods where we've got like 6-day turnarounds, 2 or 3 day training weeks. Like if a day is taken up talking about things like this, or you've kind of spoken about things, and then that emotion translates into training, and on the pitch you don't have the best training session because things have
It's like
been
a coffee corner, innit? That'd be the conversation all the time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it's like imagine
of death,
like well, obviously yourselves and Jack, but like your Morgan Morse, your High Deeds now, they would have been out of contract going into this autumn campaign, and they don't know if their club's going to be there next year. They don't know if they're going to have a job with that club next year. Like, how would you expect to get the best out of these boys who, like, do you know what I mean? That's one of the biggest moments of their career, getting called up and they want to play their best foot forward. But that would have been across the squad. They're just 2 examples. But like,
well, yeah, there's what is it, 80 boys out of contract in Wales this year, end of this year, and like from what I've seen, it's only those 2 that have, well, and Keelan
actually,
that have like announced re-signing
Re-signing.
things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's another 75 to go somewhere.
I think until that uncertainty goes, then we're definitely going to see more, aren't we? Lads, appreciate it. Cheers for coming. Last part of 2025, Dale, so we'll get some new content for next year. We have to get Danny Edwards on.
Yeah,
You have
for his
to help me out.
KFC order. That might take the whole pod, mind.
Is
Dan
he-
Ed's
would
KFC
he
order.
would he be keen to get on? Is he a personality or?
He is a personality, whether he'd be himself on a pod
Try
or
and get
whether
Deeves
he'd...
on. We don't fancy it. So.
He said
Deeves
he-
would be
He
hilarious.
messaged me the week. I got
Did he say-
to keep my head down.
What? He told me he was going Christmas shopping.
He said, "Got to keep."
So you went shopping?
Got to keep my head down.
Nah, to
What
be
have you been
fair,
up to?
they-
He's walking around potty clean with his Welsh
they'd,
cap on. Man.
they'd both be class on a pod, I think.
Them too.
Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
2 together, yeah. What are you doing for Christmas, lads? Obviously, you got your game, but
Christmas Day in my house this year.
Nice.
First time cooking Christmas
cooking?
dinner.
Are you cooking?
Yeah, doing
wow,
me
man
and
of many talents.
me and Beck doing beef Wellington
Nice.
for the family. Her parents, my parents, and sister, and her boyfriend
it?
Wow,
coming
both.
over.
Wow, that's brave.
That is
Yeah,
big.
so we got a big Christmas day,
yeah.
possibly
You've got-
biggest performance for my Christmas
Responsibility
is.
is huge.
You're going to be
Yeah, I know.
10 kilos everywhere.
You've got a game to worry about on Boxing Day, mate.
No, I'll be all right for Boxing Day.
I'm off down the in-laws. I am.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You cooking? You won't be cooking.
No,
do you?
well, we're gonna take. We've all because there'll be about 18 of them or whatever. I think so. We're all taking a dish each. I think just to
Oh, nice.
soften the load a bit.
One question. One unpopular opinion about Christmas.
One unpopular opinion.
Yeah. Well, what would be your? I don't know. You don't like gravy or something.
No, 8 Christmas cards. Waste the
I
time.
think that's just our generation.
Yeah,
Waste the
I
time.
agree with that.
Waste.
Don't
the
do
time.
Christmas
We get
cards.
loads in the
I don't
post.
Cranberry-
I don't
cranberry
agree in birthday
sauce.
I
cards
don't even
either.
know how half the people get my address. Let alone- It's like, what?
Cranberry sauce
Was
a
it on
waste of
LinkedIn
time
or
as well.
8 cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce a
yeah.
waste
Right.
of time.
There we
Cranberry
go.
sauce. Yeah. Mince pies might not be controversial.
No, I don't
Banging.
like mince pies
Banging.
Oh, I
either.
love mince pies.
Do you?
Can't stand them.
What's the Christmas cake as well? Like a fruit cake.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
I
You
don't.
always have to have a bite.
I
of
don't
that.
believe that putting fruit in a cake is
Ah,
a dessert.
couldn't agree more.
So
Unless
that's
you're
Well,
on
why-
then
a
you just chuck whiskey, well, or whatever.
Yeah.
Chuck all
And
it.
then
carrot
spark
cake.
it up.
I like
Yeah.
a carrot cake, but
Yeah.
fruit in a cake is
Well,
nuts.
lads, cheers for coming on, and that's the last pod for 2025. So thank you very much for Sinclair Group for sponsorship, and we look forward to catching everyone next year. Lads, enjoy Christmas, good luck Boxing Day,
And you, Cathy?
and cheers for coming on.
Yeah.
Cheers, lads.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on.
Sportin Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.